how to get more done with one simple hack. This hack is called Parkinson's law. And Parkinson's law simply states that time either shrinks or either expands depending on how much time you give to do a particular project. Now, I'm paraphrasing that, but here's an example of it. So you've got to do a project, you've got to write a book, make a phone call, a particular project. If you give yourself 4 weeks, you will take up to 4 weeks to finish that project. And sometimes you might have to wait until the week before it's due before you actually do something about it, because the less time there is, the more pressure that's on you, the more likely you'll act. If you have the same project and you only have 4 hours to do it, you'll still get the project done, but you'll do it in the time constraint that's been given to you. That's called Parkinson's law. In other words, time shrinks or expands depending on how much time you put aside to do a particular project. So the best thing to do is anytime you're going to go make dinner, that you're going to go and work on a book project, anytime you're going to go and look for a job, anytime you're going to go change careers, anytime you're going to do anything, if you set yourself a time frame of this is how long I'm going to give myself, and you keep to that time frame, guaranteed you will get it done, because there is something called urgency, immediacy, that now is pushing at you. It's pushing at your brain cells to get it finished at that particular moment. Think about when you were in university or college. You know, you knew what assignments were due, but you stayed up the night before to do it all or to cram for the exam, but you still got the job done. I mean, we always could do better, but you had all this time to prepare, but yet you used the last few hours, minutes to get the work done. And that's Parkinson's law. In that if you give yourself all this time, you're going to procrastinate, you're going to take up the time because the due date is so far ahead, or the deadline. But if you give yourself a certain amount of time and promise yourself and keep to your word that you'll get it done at that particular time frame, then you're more likely to get it done in that time frame and have time to do other things. So that's Parkinson's law.